Right again. So we've come to the fourth and final video, and this is a lovely way to open up your shoulders, and it's quite restful too. So you want to come onto the floor, and if you've got a big lumbar curve, just lift the hips slightly, take the lower back to the floor, and then come into neutral spine. So the lower back, you could probably get your fingers beneath the lower back, but you've lengthened the whole of the spine, and the feet are towards the hips. So we're going to take our right arm up, and as we do, we'll rotate the palm away from us. And then we'll bring the other arm up, and you're crossing it beneath, so the left arm's beneath the right arm, and then you've got both palms facing so that you can interlace the fingers. So it's not that, it's turning the palms towards each other. So it's much nicer. I prefer it this way. You get more movement in the shoulders. And then you take the arms up, and you plug the shoulders back into the ground. So if the shoulders are reaching, take them back. And then from here, you're just taking the arms over the head to where is comfortable for you. So you may be here, and you go backwards and forwards. So you work within your range, and you don't force it. Gradually, you'll be able to increase the movement. There will be more mobility in your shoulders in time, and all you're doing is keeping the shoulders in close contact to the floor, so you'll feel that movement as you're going back and forward. You feel that movement rolling over your shoulder blades. Feel the shoulder blades lifting up and then coming back down. And you're feeling that movement. And then you would change hands. So if the left arm is beneath, then you scoop the right arm beneath, palms are facing, and this is the uncomfortable way of interlacing your fingers. This is a way that you're not comfortable with, because if you're right-handed, you like it the other way. Or if you're left-handed, maybe this is comfortable for you. Again, plugging the shoulders back into the floor, chin towards the throat, so you're lengthening the back of the neck, and you just continue. And this is lovely. And it's lovely to do this in the morning with the breath. You're just backwards and forwards. So when you've done that, that's a nice way to open up the shoulders. So the next thing is, we take the fist, and the thumbs are pointing like that. And we take the hands onto the fist, shoulders back. So the whole time we want to keep the ribs coming towards the hips. We don't want the ribs to go up as we're taking the shoulders back. We keep working to keep the ribs coming down towards the hips. So we've got the thumbs here, chin towards the throat, and we take a breath in, and out, and then breathing in, and you're taking the thumbs up and over the head towards the floor. Now you may not touch the floor, so you can exhale here, but wherever you are, you want the ribs. So you don't want to be like that. You want the ribs to be down towards the hips, wherever you are, because if you're really tight, you may be here, and that may be as far as you're going to get, but we're looking to come here. So I would do 3 of these. And feel you're rolling over the shoulders, over the shoulder blades, and keeping the ribs down towards the hips. Then you're going to tuck the thumb in, so closing the thumb inside the palm. So this gave us an inch closer to the floor, so we're taking that away, and we are taking the closed fist to the floor, thumb side. Again, the ribs are going down towards the hips, and maybe doing 3 of these. And then we're going to have the hands flat. So the palms are on the thighs, shoulders back onto the floor, ribs towards the hips, and we're going to breathe in, arms up, exhale them over, breathe in and bring them back, exhale them, breathe it in and up, exhale and over, working those ribs, and bringing them back. So you're working with the breath the whole time. In and up, exhaling over, the ribs are towards the hips, breathing in and up, exhaling, hands back. And so I would do 3 of these as well. Then the final one is to bring your elbows into a cactus shape. So that's this shape, a right angle. So the elbow is in line with the shoulders and the wrist is in line with the elbow. So you've got this right angle. It's a bit more challenging, and you have to work a bit more harder in keeping the ribs coming towards the hips, because you will want to lift in the ribs. And what we're going to do is, from the cactus shape, we're going to come into a diagonal shape. So we're like that to that. And the whole time, we want to keep the arms on the floor. Keep contact with the back of the arm on the floor. So if you've got your arms off, it'll be easier to do that. And you probably won't get much out of that. So the key is to press the back of the arms onto the floor, keeping the ribs down towards the hips. And as you breathe in, you're lifting the arms up into that diagonal shape. You're keeping the back of the hands and the arms on the floor, and on the exhale, you're bringing it back. So the in-breath, you're coming into that diagonal shape, pressing the back of the arms onto the floor, and on an exhalation, you're bringing it back. You can stop and take a breath between each movement, so you can breathe in and lifting up, exhale and bring it back, and then you can take a couple of breaths here as you relax. So you breathe in, lifting up, pressing into the back of the arms, keeping the ribs going down towards the hips. You'll feel the core muscles working, and on an exhalation, you bring it back. Soften as you take a couple of breaths here. So as you soften, that's when you get the benefit of whatever work you've been doing. So good luck with that, and hopefully your shoulder pain will diminish completely.